Falling on your feet, do you finally see what you're missing?
Hello everyone, such a pleasure to see you today because I'm very excited for today's video. I wanted to do a get ready with me using products, makeup products that really bring me joy. Not that all my makeup doesn't bring me joy, but especially there are some products that I just feel happy when I pull them out and play with them. So I hope you enjoyed this idea. Actually, this idea I came up with because when I'm recording today, it's the International Women's Day, March 8th, and also in some parts of the world it's celebrated the Mother's Day. And I wanted to do a special makeup look and post it for today, but I was running out of time, so I said if I do not have time to post today, at least let's record and capture this moment and share the joy with you. Makeup just brings me joy, period. So yeah, this is the idea behind this look. So if you want to see what are the products that I have been using to create this look, please stay tuned. Let's get started. I have already applied my skincare. I also added a new layer of under eye cream and I did my brows. And also one last step, I just applied before actually turning on the camera my eyeshadow primer. I'm probably going to go with eyes first. Usually I'm doing my face, but now today I want to do it the opposite way. This kind of makeup that brings me joy, it's definitely one of my most expensive makeup. One of them, it's my Chanel quad. This is an old discontinued quad, Le 4 Ombres, and I have in the shade Mystère et Intensité. First of all, let me open it up. One thing with Chanel quads is that you cannot open it more than 90 degrees. So there is here the beautiful quad, and you have everything you need for a simple look. So I'm going out with the girls. I'm not sure if I mentioned for 8th of March I wanted to do some special look for going out with girls, and I don't want to do a very like boom out or on your face look, but I want just to look pretty and feel pretty and use makeup that brings me joy. The brush that I'm using is the Sonia G Classic Crease. I'll make sure to list all the products that I used and the tools down below in my description box. So I haven't mentioned the shade that I'm using is this brown one. So none of those shades is completely matte. The formula of Chanel shadow, it's very interesting. There is like a satin with a little bit of a sheen, so you can use this both on your lid or on your crease. Look at my skin. Look at the close-up. I don't have anything makeup. It looks so nice. All thanks to the Pro Facial Wand device. I have a month since I'm using that and I absolutely love it. I will take the BK Beauty 209 brush and I will dip into this burgundy shade. Oh, this shade is absolutely gorgeous. So I will pat this on the outer V. This brush is very nice because it is a flat, small brush, so it's precise. You can be precise with the application. So this is exactly what I need when I'm packing shadow on my outer V. I know that you can also use a slimmer crease brush, like for example this one, Refer 14. Lately I have noticed that I prefer to work with a more detailed brush. And I'm also going to run the shade on my lower lashes. My under eye area looks so nice that I almost don't need concealer. I don't know if you can see that. I tell you, the spoon attachment for that Pro Facial Wand, it's just doing wonders. Has erased my fine lines. You can see now. And also I can tell that my under eye area is not that dark and not that puffy. And I will flip the brush and go into the lighter shade. Going now with the Refre 02, which is a flat brush. I am now going with the shade. So this is the shade light, medium, black and medium. Okay, we have two medium shades like those two, light and black. I'm going to take this Prime Prometics liner and add that into my waterline. And why not? I'm going to use the black shade, and the tiniest little brush that I have in my collection is the Refre 29. She's so small. This tiny little brush is amazing for applying your shadow close to the lash line. It's small, soft, flexible, but in the meantime it does a perfect job. So you don't need necessarily a angled brush. You can do that with a very good flat brush. I highly recommend this one from Refre. I should apply the mascara, but before doing that I will curl my lashes using my Refre eyelash curler, the original one. And I have two mascara that I have open currently, so I don't want to open a new one because I don't know how it performs, so I don't want to have some smudges underneath the eyes tonight. So that's the reason that I'm going with the lash extender from e.l.f. and later I will add another layer of the L'Oreal one. So I'm high maintenance today. On my lips I have my Clarins lip oil and the lip liner, but after we are finishing with the makeup I'm going to remove it because I want to add something else. I will zoom in just a little bit out because we finished with the eyes, but still the face is on focus right now. I forgot to bring the foundation. I cannot believe that. Today I wanted to use this one from Rose Inc because I know right now there is a very hyped foundation from or similar product from CoverGirl that it's viral everywhere. Unfortunately, we cannot have CoverGirl in Europe. So meanwhile, I'm using the Rose Inc foundation, which was launched actually earlier, like 2 years ago. And it was a dupe for the Chanel. So this is called Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. So you can tell I have used quite a lot and it looks so natural on the skin. And I want my skin to look very natural today. I don't want to look cakey, overdone. I don't go for full coverage. This is exactly what this foundation brings, this tinted serum. I went with the Natasha Denona concealer, another product that brings me joy. I just love the packaging so much, but the product itself is also nice. Everyone loves this one. I'm going with the Decay Beauty 110 concealer brush. I'm going to set the concealer with my favorite, one of my favorite under eye setting powders. It's not for the under eye, it's for the face, the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush. Brightening, flawless finish, complexion. It has a long name. It's a setting powder. I can short it out for you. Moving to the face, a product that brings me joy every time I use it because I pick it up from Milano, from Sephora Milano. This is very pigmented and I'm going to blend it with a brush that I rediscovered in my collection, the Sonia G. What is your name? Sheer Buffer. It just blends your cream product effortlessly. No marks, doesn't pull the product, the foundation underneath is just amazing. I cannot stress how much I love this brush, which is not cheap. You know, it's Sonia G. I'm going to add a light layer of powder just to help my makeup last long. Unfortunately, I do not have any high-end powder. I'm not a powder junkie, so I'm going with my Catrice one, which is a very lightweight powder. I forgot to bring a cream blush, but I have a powder blush that I love to use. This one, the Hermes. This is the Rose Hermes in the shade 32 Rose Pomette. And I don't have any brush for blush. Okay, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this one from reference. Actually, this is a highlighter brush, but I'm going to also use it for blush. This is the Refer 20. It was the best idea that I could have, because this is a very pigmented blush. Not very, but it's quite pigmented. So having this brush makes a world of difference. Staying with the same brush, I am now going to take the highlighter from Rare Beauty and add it to my highest points of the face to shine like a star. And because I am high maintenance girl today, I'm also going to use this bronzer, the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer in Nude Honey. It's well loved. And using the lip liner, the only lip liner that has stood out the test of time, the Bel Air from Dior Cosmetics. I have found alternatives in both formula and shade, but I couldn't find the perfect dupe. I can definitely wear this alone on my lips and that would be good to go. But I'm going to use probably my most fancy lipstick in whole collection. I have Chanel, I have Pat McGrath, I have Guerlain, but nothing compares to this YSL. This is the Volupté or so. It's an old one, but it's still good. It smells like watermelon. It is infused with nourishing oils. Leave my lips hydrated. The shade is very, very beautiful, and I always pair it with this lip liner. I find they work well together, so they are old and good buddies. But even after the color fades, because it's not a long-lasting lipstick, my lips are left hydrated for the whole day. I do not need to apply anything. If I'm out and about, I usually pull out my gloss and touch up because I need moisture. If my lipstick runs out, I just need some moisture. But this is not the case when I'm wearing this Rouge Volupté from YSL. I'm going to purchase another shade because this is definitely old, but I just wanted to use up a little bit of my old lipsticks and clean my collection, to declutter some of the old products that I have been neglecting to do so. So stay tuned for a empties declutter video. It will be the last empties, as I promised you, the makeup empties, and maybe I will have sprinkled some skincare in between, and also the declutter that I have done so far, and other declutter are going to be during this year. Let me zoom you out. This is the look that I came up with using makeup that brings me joy. Please let me know what is the makeup that brings you joy. And those being said, I hope you all had a wonderful Women's Day, International Women's Day, and you have celebrated with your beloved ones. And for those of you who have celebrated the Mother's Day, I hope you had a blessed Mother's Day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not already, and I'm going to see you really soon with another video. Bye guys!